From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last weekend, they pulled one out in a very low-scoring affair. It was all about their defense.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, on the other side, the head coach of the home. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touch.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off.
First and 10 at the 33.
So once again, it's Skattebo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing his dart. This is caught by Robinson. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and
out of the gun. Here's Dart. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Dorrance Armstrong in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
At the 28-yard line.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Commander's first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Daniels with a give to Crosby-Merritt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He was brought down by Andrew.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Abdul Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Skattebo to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
A gain of 6. And the Giants first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On play action, here's Dart. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, this is Skattebo. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down.
Give up the middle, Skattebo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Commanders' 41-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it second down and 12. To the air, Dart. Is caught, Michael Pittman with it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Now a second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
An inside run with Skattebo. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Just a simple run play there on third and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up fourth down.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And a Washington offense heading out. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Daniels. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3.
The slot man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
And the Giants.
On first down, right back to Skattebo. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll try and run here with Skattebo. And he will have a Giants first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, Dart. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dart. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run once more with JCM. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, Dart. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Looking to throw, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hanson here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Dart going to look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing, Dart. And he is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Skattebo, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Commanders 3.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Brown goes in motion left. On the ground with a tight end. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
It's a gain of 7.
Daniel's going to try to sneak, and he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 2. And a Washington first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Washington.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Dart going to give to Skattebo. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Skattebo going to run it out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Again, 20. And the Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Skattebo trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
He'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Washington offense set to take over again. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
2nd and 15. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
A gain of 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he will have a Giants first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He's going to keep this again.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
They'll give it to Skattebo.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
And once again, it's Skattebo. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
16 yards. That's another.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. First down, here's Skattebo. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw is Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. DeForest Buckner able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll run for it with Krosky-Merritt. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. down.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Back to throw. Daniels. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Abdul Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more than he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And New York set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll run from the gun with Skattebo. Able to avoid him at the 40. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give up the middle, Skattebo. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing his dart. Left side has got Robinson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14.
12 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
They'll start on the ground with Skattebo. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 16-yard line.
A give, it's Skattebo. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Now Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The Washington offense set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Brown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A quick hitter complete. It's Lane.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9.
A loss of 6 yards.
Now Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Washington.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Now out come the Giants.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter,